Full Tilt team, we're back at it for another video. Today we're going to be reviewing our latest head-to-head showdown that we did. Wasn't anything serious, $5 buy-in, $10 payout, but still got good practice in. Dealt some pretty bad cards there, ran pretty bad for a while, but bounced back. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright, so we're back. Head-to-head showdown. Little $5 entry, nothing too big. But let's see if we can win this and take it home. Take home the cash, you know what I mean? Alright, first hand of the session, we're going to get dealt A7 offsuit. Gonna brick on the flop, Queen 5, deuce with 2 spades out there. He's going to lead out for 75, and we're just going to go ahead and fold. Moving on to our next hand, King 4 offsuit. Not really the best hand, but being with the blinds that are so low right now, it's pretty worth calling. It's cheap enough to call. Now, as opposed, if we moved later into the tournament, blinds get to be 500, 1,000, definitely not calling. But this is a head-to-head showdown, so I don't think it'll get that far to begin with. So, right there on the flop, we don't have anything. We're just going to bluff out for 300, and we're going to take it down. Move on to our next hand, and we're going to see King Deuce offsuit. Check fold was the only option there. This really isn't that good of a hand. And we're going to see 2 aces out there with 9, 7, also 2 spades. He's going to lead out, and we're just going to go ahead and fold. So right off the bat, we've already lost a few hands, and we get dealt aces. Boom. Love to see that. He's going to lead out into us. We're going to re-raise him. Going to get dealt 10, 6, 3, rainbow on the flop. Beautiful. Going to lead out again for a 50. Going to see a 7 of diamonds out there. Brings in flush draws. Going to lead out for 200. Not too big. Maybe we can get him to call. And he's going to raise us. Perfect. Now this is a dangerous hand. This brings in a straight. We're going to call though. And he's going to beat us with 2 pair of all things. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. We're down already to half our stack within 2 minutes of the session. Beautiful. You're going to get dealt ace queen offsuit. You're going to see 6, 7, 8. 2 clubs out there. He's going to lead out to us. We're just going to go ahead and fold. Next hand. Let's do it. Ace deuce offsuit. Again, blinds are still 50. It's definitely worth calling. Now, I meant to click check there. I was thinking about bluffing, but with being 2 spades, he could already have a draw, and with that 10, he would have got there. Also, with any 9, he would have made the straight. So best option was to fold. Next hand, let's move into 9, 7 offsuit. He's going to lead out into us. We're going to call him. He's going to bet another 50. We're going to try to bluff him, make him think that we have the flush already. I'm going to lead out. Oh, no, actually, I clicked check on accident. Okay, never mind. So, he leads out into us instead, and we're just going to go ahead and fold before we lose any more money than we should have. Again, King Deuce offsuit. This time we're just going to fold. I need to start playing a little smarter. Definitely can't go on tilt at this point. Ace 3 of diamonds. Pretty good cards. We're going to lead out for 100. Going to get dealt bottom pair with a backdoor to a flush. We're just going to go all in. Let's rip it. And he calls us, but luckily for us, we get dealt another 3 on the turn. Brings in the 3 of a kind, and we're going to go ahead and take that down. Beautiful. Next hand, 5, 8 offsuit. We're in the big blind, so we're already in this regardless. Might as well just check. Going to get dealt backdoor to a straight. Now we have 2 pair. He's going to bluff out into us for 50. We're going to raise him to 150. And just like I thought, he didn't have anything. And slowly but surely, we're building our stack back up. We're going to get dealt Jack 6 of diamonds. Obviously not going to fold that. Fortunately for us, we see all clubs on the board. He's going to lead out for 100. We're just going to fold. Even if he does have the 1 club, still probably ahead of us. Probably had a king or something too. But we get dealt 2 pair. Flop top 2 pair. Love to see it. He's going to lead out into us for 100. We're going to double raise him. or I'm sorry, re-raise him. And just like that on the turn, we make the boat, get the 9, and that is a beautiful card to see. Ace of hearts. Hopefully he has an ace. Now right here, I think I got way too trigger happy and I just ripped it all in, tried to take advantage of the game. But looking back on it now, I think I definitely should have just went for a smaller bet. But either way, next big hand after drawing dead for a little bit, we get dealt ace 8 of hearts. But unfortunately, as you guys can see, we completely brick on the flop and the turn. Nothing going for us. But because I'm trying to win this, you know, we're full tilt. We go a little aggressive sometimes. We're going to raise him up to 500. And this is where it gets interesting. He's going to go into the tank for a little bit. Then he goes all in. And unfortunately, I can't do that with nothing on the board. He could easily have a king or a 6 and be way ahead of us. And just like that, the stack that we built up is right back down to 1400. And we're going to flop bottom pair here. We're obviously not going to fold. And we pick up pretty irrelevant card, 3 and a 9, 3 of diamonds, 9 of clubs. And we're just going to check here. Hopefully we're good. And we are. We're going to take down a small $400 pot. Definitely was needed if we were going to survive in this tournament. So, next hand, we got king 7 offsuit. And we're going to flop top pair with 2 9s out there. If he has a 9, we're unfortunately way behind. But the way he's playing, I don't think he does. So we're going to lead out big and see what he has. And he doesn't have it. So beautiful. We're going to take down a nice $1,800 pot. And just like that, we're right back. And for the second time in this match, we get dealt the bullets again. Love to see it. King 7, 6, 2 clubs, brings in the 3 of clubs. We're going to lead out again. And this time, pocket aces is going to take it down. We needed that, fortunately. We're right back in it. 2,800 chips. Going to get dealt pocket 8s after a few dead hands that just went pre-flop straight into the fold. Now here, we're going to get dealt a gut shot. And it's not going to matter because you know what? We're going to take it down. And with that win, we actually took the lead. So we're doing good. We're building a comeback. Went on tilt for a little bit, had a couple bad beats, but just like that, we're back in it. Now I get dealt a gut shot to a straight, or I'm sorry, open-ender to a straight, and just like that, we get it. We're going to lead out, and he's going to fold. Again, I think I went way too heavy. Probably should have gone for maybe half-size pot. But either way, we're going to take it down. And then after a couple more hands, we get dealt the Cowboys right there. Love to see it. Pocket kings. Flop isn't going to be too good. But regardless, we're going to take it down there. It's no problem. We're starting to look good in this tournament. It looks like we might end up taking this down. And just like that, we get dealt pair 9s, which turns into a 3 of a kind. Now, he's going to call us, and doesn't look like the flush gets there. Does bring in... No, nothing. I think we're good here. Yep, he's going to muck his cards. We're going to take down a nice pot, 1.2k. And his stack is looking pretty small over there. Just like that, man. We get dealt the 10s. We've been getting dealt so many pocket pairs since that first part of the session. It's insane. Unfortunately, it does come ace high board with 3 clubs out there, so flush is out there. Now here I do something stupid and I re-raise him, which in hindsight definitely shouldn't have done because he easily could have had something that was way better than mine, which as you guys could see, he beat us. So fortunately the pocket pairs didn't help us that time. But moving into our next decent hand, we get dealt ace queen offsuits. Ace of hearts, queen of spades. Get dealt backdoor to a flush, which goes away, and we end up with nothing. We're just going to try to bluff here, and it works. We're going to go ahead and take down that pot. And as you guys can see, the stacks kind of reversed again. Took a little bit of a hit, had a couple bad beats, but it doesn't matter, man. We're going to keep grinding, and we're going to take down this money. Next hand, we're just going to bluff out jack high board, 3 clubs out there, and we're going to take it down. Next hand, let's see what we get. King 4 offsuits. We're just going to make the call here. He's going to raise us. Nothing too serious. I think it's worth calling. We're going to see 10 and 2 twos out there. Now, I do something stupid here, and I lead out for 1,000. It was a risky move, but like I said, we play aggressive, and sometimes to win tournaments and win head-to-head matches, you got to be aggressive. Now here we're going to pick up a gut shot to a straight. I think it's safe to lead out, see if he calls, but with his stack starting to get smaller, he might not. But as you guys can see, he did. We're just going to go ahead and call it and check it out. Maybe he has the flush. I don't think he does. But either way, he's going to beat us because he had pair of kings. But honestly, I think calling with a pair of kings in that situation is just, with 3 clubs out there, is just ridiculous. Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe I watch too many videos of the pros and stuff. But as you guys can see here, we're going to take it down. Now, he took a lot of our money. We're down to 1,200 after that win. 6 deuce offsuit. Luckily, he folds into us. We take down another 200. Let's move into our next decent hand. Going to get dealt pair 2s. And he raises us. So you know what? We're just going to rip it. Hopefully, we can take it down. And you know what? It looks like we can. Let's do it. I'm going to take it down with a flush. 2 high flush, but he didn't have any spades, so it didn't matter. And just like that, we're making a comeback again. This tournament was rough, man. I was down and out so many times. But hey, that's poker. You know, you can't expect anything different. We pick up a straight, but there's 3 clubs out there, so we're not looking too good. Luckily, the other club does not get there for the flush, which that's what I think he was chasing. Otherwise, I think he would have snap called us. Yep, and just like that, he folds. Take down another 1.2k pot. Just like that, we're back, man. We're back in the big blinds, getting dealt 7-3 offsuit. We've been grinding, getting dealt these dog cards, man. I'm telling you. Hey, it's like that. You just gotta grind it out till you get these cards. King Jack offsuit. Now we're just gonna check. Don't want to play anything too risky here. Gonna pick up middle pair, which I'm pretty sure is good here. Yep, if he had an ace, I'm pretty sure he would have bet already. So we're gonna take that down. Nice, and we're building that stack right back up, man. 8-9 offsuit. We're gonna take it in. We're gonna take this down. Picking up an open ender right here. We're obviously going to call for 400. Getting a little risky now. All we need is a 7 or a queen, and we have the straight. I think we're going to go all in and try to bluff him off the table, and just like that, it works. Like I said, sometimes you just got to be aggressive, take down these big pots. Next hand, we're going to get dealt king 8 of clubs. Nice, pretty good hand. Going to get dealt middle pair. Queen 8-4, 2 spades out there. Turn comes out a 6 of hearts. Still, I don't think he has a queen, so I'm pretty sure we're good. Bluffing a little bit here. And just like that, we take it down, and we take the lead again with that hand. Queen 7 offsuit in the big blinds. We're just going to check here. Going to pick up backdoor to a straight. 10 comes out, we have the straight, but with him leading out, 2 diamonds out there as well, I think the best option is just to fold. Let's get into our next hand. Let's do it. 2-4 of spades in the big blinds. That's Garbo. Been getting dealt this the entire match. The fact that I was even winning, as you guys can see, after taking a bunch of beats by the blinds, the roles reversed again. He's going to take this one down, 1.2k pot. And as you guys can see, we're struggling at this point. We're going on tilt. We need to get a win bad. We're at 1,400 in chips. It's not looking too good for us, but we're still confident. We're still confident in our abilities and our skills. All this practice we've been doing over the past who knows how many months, I couldn't even tell you. But all this studying I do, all the practice, this is what it pays off for. To grind back in these situations. Go all in with Queen 10 offsuit and you bluff him off the table and you grind for your stack back. Watch. A couple months, I'm telling you. I can't tell you when. I need to look at the calendar. But in a couple months, I'm going to join into one of these poker tournaments at the Hard Rock, and I'm going to take that down. Moving into the next hand, 10 jack offsuit. He's going to lead out into us after the flop with 2-3-6. I doubt he had the straight, but I'll believe his story enough to fold. Gonna get dealt jack high with 2 spades out there. Best option, let's just rip it. And we are gonna take it down. Let's go. We're still alive. Still alive. And that was a good call for him. Because he had good equity. He had good odds on that. Again, gonna get dealt ace-3. Gotta rip it. Every ace we get at this point, we have to rip it if we're gonna grind for this money back. Ace-10. Gotta rip it. Like I said, guys, we got to. And you see, he's gonna fold most of the time, so we can win a good amount of our money back. 10-9. That's just gotta be a call. Luckily, he's just gonna fold, or I'm sorry, he's just gonna check it. Going off to a flop. Just gonna check it. He's gonna check back. Makes me think he doesn't really have anything. Like I said, you gotta be aggressive. Gotta be aggressive, and yep, just like that, he folds. We're building that stack right back up, 2,600. 7 deuce offsuit. Whew, that was a close one. Luckily, he folds into us, so we don't even have to worry about those cards. Ace jack, like I said, gotta rip it every time we get it, and hope he calls. But unfortunately for us, he hasn't called us on one all-in that we've done. Fortunately, though, we do get rewarded with pocket fives, so we do get to rip it again. And we're pretty tied up. I'm up by about 700. I'm gonna call. Hopefully he goes all in, and finally he does. And we're gonna be ahead, and right there, bam, we're gonna take this down. Like I said, $5 entry, only a $5 profit, but hey, doesn't matter.
All right, so we cashed out. Like I said, I knew I was gonna do it. You know, I'm the best over here, getting better every day. If you guys like the video, make sure to follow and subscribe. Leave a like, leave a comment, anything you thought I could have done better, or anything you think I might have, you know, messed up on, just please let me hear it. I'm always looking for more advice. So we'll be back at you next video. Let's go.